Right, it is day 4. The days just come so fast. Okay, it's just come so fast. It comes so fast. That sounds weird. That sounds really weird. But day 7 or 4, 10 things about Marlon. Um 10 things that you didn't know about Marlon that is now the new Marlon, that the right now present Marlon. Anyways, like did you guys see that CEO cheating on his wife last night? Like that's the last I uploaded the video yesterday and I like went on to TikTok really fast and that's what I saw. It was the first, and then everyone saw it. It was crazy. That's insane. Hope that I don't know. That must be crazy to work at that place. Okay, yeah, that's number one. Is I think my ADHD is undiagnosed, but it's extra bad. I just realized we're doing 10 things about Marlon. Okay, so that was one. ADHD, crazy. Number two, I still really love food. I love to cook. I love to cook for people I love. I love to share food with people. That's still very true. That's the whole reason I probably had this channel that you watch me on right now, is that I love to cook. I love, my favorite thing in the world is for someone to try something I made, or I take them to like a really awesome restaurant. It could be a restaurant, it could be somewhere on the side of the street, and I put something in their mouth that I'm like, you have to try this. And they go, whoa, and they're like, wow. And they have like a whole thing. I love that. I love that, and that's really honestly why I made Yays. Cause that's what my grandma's beef crisps have always been doing to me since I was little. So that is number two. Number three. What's another thing about me? I love, I love the feeling of earning something. I love like, that sounds weird. I love just working towards something, getting good at something, like tinkering. I don't know, is that the right word? Like you're like I'm a tinkerer. I like to like just like, especially if my friends doing it. I love doing things together with my friends. Like my friends are golfing. I love to also get good at golf too, and we just like tinker together. Is that the right word? I don't know if it's tinker. That's such a strange. Why did I choose that word? That's number three. I love to tinker. Number four. Four things about me. I realized that. Um, what's the another fourth thing about me? I have a unique ability. I guess it's just, maybe it's actually from my sister. I shouldn't even say unique. I have this ability to connect people. I guess that's what I've known. I've gotten a lot better at. Now in my age, I'm really good at being like, oh, like you're good at this. You should talk to this guy. He's really good at this, or this girl, and you guys should like make a thing. Or you're good at, and I just like have a really good eye for like looking at somebody and seeing what they're really good at. I'd say that's number four. That's what I discovered about myself. It's not like judging somebody, but really looking at what maybe their optimal kind of best thing is. And I think that happened when I was first making my kid show, and I was auditioning. Like I auditioned like 200 kids, and I was like, wait, maybe I'm good at picking just stars. Yeah, because all the kids that were on Marmarland, if you guys ever seen it, there's a show I made called Marmarland. um all of them went off to do really cool things, or the kids I wanted. There's a kid I didn't get to have for the show, and he ended up being like, I think he was a series regular on a show like that 70s show, so that was really cool. And all the other kids that were on Marmarland, they ended up doing other things. Like one did a thing with Michelle Obama, another's currently in a movie right now. So I don't know. I just have an eye. I just, when it feels right, talent wise. Five number five thing number five thing, fifth thing about me. Hmm, I sometimes, I don't know if this is also true for you in terms of like design or kind of making something. Even for videos, for me, like I sometimes don't know how to put it into words. Like I can't be like, I want the video and I can describe it like texturally. I can't. Sometimes I just literally have to see it, and that might be like, this might be like 4A or 5, 4A. But sometimes when I'm making something in my head, I noticed, this is actually since I was little. For my fifth thing about me, since I was little, if I could see it in my head, if I could visualize it in my head, and I can see it clearly, it always could happen in real life. So I remember this clearly happening when I was little. I remember there's this like project that was due, and I could visualize like what the project looked like. It was like this Wright brothers aquarium box. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but when I was little, you had to make these kind of like diorama boxes, right, out of like cardboard and shoe boxes. And I remember I had this idea, like, the plane had to be like flying out of the box, and there's clouds, and I like saw how it looked, and then I made it, and I was like, oh, okay. And that I realized happened to me a lot in the rest of my life. From visualizing like what I wanted to do career wise to what I wanted to make and create in videos, or even like events or kind of interactions with people. If I could see it in my brain clearly, like I'm telling you, like sometimes I see things where I'm like, I kind of see it, but those things like never really happen. But the ones that like I see it clearly, I'm like, okay, I like almost know how it smells. It just happens, and yeah, like that's one thing I noticed has been a ongoing thing for since I was little. What's number six? Number six thing about me. Um, I will always be your friend if you're a good person, and I will always, like as a friend, I would drop anything to support you. Um, and that's why I feel like I have a lot of friends, but only a couple close friends that are the same way with me. I think I have a lot of friends in the world, and I'm always the type of guy that will always be your friend if you are opening to be my friend. I think I find in my life there's less people, like more people that have like kind of left me or like have not kept in touch as much as like, as soon as if I would keep in touch with them or they keep in touch with me, like it's, you're always going to be friends. So I feel like that's something about me. I do have very limited close friends though, like really, really close friends. Like I can count them on one hand. Um, that's another thing about me. My favorite food right now is what's my favorite food right now? Uh, it used to be for a long time. Remember, it was like it was tacos. I just when I moved to LA, I had a taco phase, a crazy taco phase. Now I guess it would have to be. It's just a lot of meats, especially with the A's. I love just steak, KBBQ type beats right now, type shit. There's a I always laugh when people say that. It's so good. Like type shit. Okay. Number eight. Did I do number eight? What the eighth thing about me? Um, Eighth thing about me. I love fitness. Um, that's number eight. I love pushing myself to my limits. I think it's a really satisfying thing to do every single day. Kind of like pushing yourself and basically breaking it if you can, not break hurting myself, but getting to that breaking point where like especially at the beginning of the workout, I'm like, I don't think I can do this today. I love that. Like the present Marlon doesn't love that, but like that's typically I'm like, I don't think I can do this today, and then I do that and more. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy, and that I think that relates to number four about how I just like, or no, number three where I like tinkering. It's like the same kind of itch. Um, I just love like pushing, and just pushing. And it just makes me feel better. If I don't have a day where I do that, I kind of feel not that great. So I did notice that. And maybe that helps you too. I don't know. You should try it out. Just do something like where you're like, I don't know if I could do this today. So just something absurd, like, oh, I don't know if I can run 12 miles right now. But just do it and then you just feel better after. I mean, obviously work up to it. Don't just, okay, or not. I don't know. Number nine, ninth thing about me. I had one, but then I forgot it. Had one, then I forgot it. Another thing about me. I this is new. No, I this is not new, but I love YouTube obviously, and I love that YouTube made a stance on AI content. That's really cool. I want to say shout outs to, I don't even know who the CEO. The CEO when I was there, RIP, was Susan, and but I don't know who the CEO is right now. But that's, I think, a really great call that they're like putting their foot down about AI content and repurposing and recycling stuff. Because I think this is the greatest platform ever. This is amazing. Like this is what started this whole creator economy, making it a thing that people could make a living, just making something they loved. So that's not really about me, but that's just how I feel about YouTube right now. It's like I think it's really cool, and I think that's one of the things that motivated me to like, oh, I want to come back and make content and initially start just doing what YouTube was meant for, just talking, just doing this, being you. Um, Number 10, 10 thing about me. This one's gotta be juicy, Marlon. Come on, what's a juicy one? A juicy thing. What's a juicy thing? 10th thing. Everyone wants to know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? You should leave a comment also. Right now, this is a reminder to leave a comment. Turn on the bell. Because I'm posting. There's a lot of days here. There's a lot of days left here, and we're staying accountable. I love this. This is amazing. It feels great every single day just checking these off. I don't know what this is going to evolve to. It's crazy because even though there's only like, a couple of you guys watching, it's always the most randomest, best people in the world, and they will just text me and be like, "Hey, I saw your video." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I love you." Thank you. So thank you if you're watching this. I need to give you a 10th juicy thing about Marlon. Um, I'm also like, okay, let me think. 10th juicy thing about me right now. 10th juicy thing about me right now. This one, 10th thing about me is I've learned a lot about myself this year, 2025. I mean, past 3 years, it's been a lot of learning, but this year especially, I've learned a lot about my resilience, about my family's resilience, about my friends who are there for me. I've learned a lot about my personal strength that I was just like, wow, I'm really proud of you. I don't know if I've ever said that, but I'm really proud of you, Marmar. You've done a lot this year, even though you've felt certain ways. And, it's scary for you to even post something like this for yourself, but I'm glad you're doing it. And, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed 10 things about me, even though they might have been all over the place. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 18. Wait, it's not day 18. Day 5 on the 18th though. I gotta post this right now, so I'll see you right now. Okay, peace.